Hey there, my name is Christina Soontornvat and I am the author of A Wish in the Dark, and I'm going to tell you what this book is about. So A Wish in the Dark is a fantasy story and it's an adventure story, and it follows the lives of two young people that are here on the cover. The first is Bong, and Bong, the story starts off, he's got kind of a tough start to life. He was born in a place that is pretty much like a prison. He is an orphan, and the rule in the world where he lives is that if you were born in this place and you don't have parents, you have to stay there until you turn 13. Now, Bong has a best friend named Somkit, and Somkit and Bong, they're both orphans and they are best friends. They're more like brothers and they help each other through everything. And so they kind of, help each other through. But even so, Bong hates it there and he really longs for a better life, a more free life. So one day he sees an opportunity to escape, and he does. The place where the prison is located is on a river, and so he escapes by sneaking into a boat that takes him downriver, where he gets off and he runs away. So Bong has a mark on him that shows that he belongs to the prison. And if anybody sees it, they'll know that he ran away and they could turn him in and he'll have to go back. So he runs into the jungle and he finds a temple. And in the temple, there is a kind Buddhist monk who hides him and takes him in and disguises Bong as a young monk. So I think maybe you can see from the picture that his head has been shaved. So he's disguising himself as a monk in the temple. And he lives there for years and is always worried about being caught, but he starts to think, maybe people have forgotten about him. And that is when he encounters the next character in the story, and her name is Nok. And Nok is the daughter of the prison warden, the man who ran the prison that Bong escaped from. And when Bong escaped, it kind of almost ruined her family. So she's been thinking about this boy for all these years, and when she sees him, she recognizes him. And to Nok, she thinks that he broke the rules, and Nok follows the rules. She's a really good girl, and she thinks the right thing to do is to turn him in and to have him face the consequences. So she becomes obsessed with turning him in. Of course, he can't go back to jail and he runs away. And he runs and he runs, and she chases him all the way to this big city. It is called Chatana, and it's a magical city with magic lights, and there's all sorts of different people who live there, and Bong meets a lot of interesting people. I won't tell you who because that will ruin the story. But he learns that the people of the city are really suffering, and Bong has a special ability inside himself that he could help them if he chooses to stay. But if he stays, Nok could discover him and take him back to jail. So it's this real tug on him. Is he going to stay and help people, or is he going to run and save himself? And to find out, you'll just have to read A Wish in the Dark. Thanks.